football today. City winning 4 in a row. As far as sporting achievements go, I mean, it's up there with Lance Armstrong, 7 Tour de France's, isn't it? It's got to be. You got that one, that's it. Right, and also, have any of you heard the latest Would You Rather? You seen that on TikTok? Yeah? Would you rather man or a bear? It's asking women would they be rather confronted with a man or a bear in the woods. You seen that? It's shocking. It's understandable. It's a real sad depiction of society why the bear is winning. But, you know, it's understandable. So I've done a little bit of research into this. Now, one of the most vicious bears is the grizzly bear. If you were in an actual fight with a grizzly bear, what do you think your chances of success would be? If you're having a fight with a grizzly bear, what do you think your chance of survival would be? 5% chance of survival? Anyone else? At the back? 20. Statistically, only 11% of grizzly bear attacks are fatal. As of January this year, 11.6% of Met police officers are being investigated for violent and sexual crimes against women. You stand more chance of surviving a tear-up with a grizzly than you are to be safe in the presence of one of our Met police officers. Fuck the Met. Always pick the bear. Always pick the bear. Sorry, no police officer. No, sorry. Just so there is a bear out the front. So a little bit about myself. My name's Lewis. I was raised in let's call it a pseudo cult. I'm not allowed to call it a cult for legal reasons. A very high control religion. So if you were brought up for 30 years being told that men should be in charge, women should be subservient, they should listen, and then when you get kicked out, everybody you knew disowned you, you are into some fucked up shit. So it leaves you with lots of things, drug addiction, alcohol dependency, they're the positives. We're just going to talk about the negatives for a bit this evening. So you know like most people have got top 5, top 3 sexy female actresses or male actresses or whatever. I didn't realise, I thought everybody had top 3 sexy female murderers. Like, you see them on the telly, it's usually a man, obviously it's usually a man. I don't know why I pointed at you then, it must be the glasses, I do apologise. But, you know, when you're seeing it's a woman, everyone, I mean, I'm obviously also disgusted at her crime, but I am looking on OnlyFans, see if she's selling feet pics. You know, what's her monthly subscription? But my top 3 sexy female murderers. Any Americans here? No, Amanda Knox? Foxy Noxie? Oh, Foxy Noxie. I would travel to Europe with that girl. Number 2, now, obviously not now, I don't mean now, but in her prime, sexy female murderer, Margaret Hindley. She was pet. Yes, she was gay. How do you know she'll be into some kinky shit? With the hair, it's the hair, isn't it? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was. I get lost in her more was any day. Number 1, sexiest female murderer. It's got to be Kate McCann, isn't it? Oh. That is the reaction, yeah. It's got to be. I had dated some messed up women in my time. I went out with a hermaphrodite for a bit. That ended very badly, but to be honest, she'd go fuck herself. I went out with a lady she identified as a wheelie bin. She broke my heart. She dumped me because I kept forgetting which day I was supposed to take her out. Dad jokes, you've got to love a dad joke. But I'm past all that now. I'm not into crazy women at all. I don't know if any of you've seen my partner. She's the one with the Care Bear tattoos, purple hair and the undercut. If you're unsure what an undercut is, if you go to the barbers, just tell them you haven't got enough money and they'll stop halfway. That's an undercut. And as much now, she's perfectly sane. However, she is into some kinky shit. She started reading Kama Sutra, The Art of Delaying an Orgasm. I said, you haven't come in 6 months. How much longer do you want to fucking delay it for? She also asked about a threesome. I don't know, this is an old joke, but I don't care. But I said, we're visiting my parents at the weekend. We can disappoint 2 people at the same time there. But also, you know, choking in the bedroom. Choking in the bedroom, I'm really careful as to who I look at when I say this, but choking in the bedroom's hot, isn't it? Really hot. Slightly strange when my nan asked me to do it, but she'd been unwell for a while, so I felt like, you know, I should perhaps oblige. That took you a second, didn't it? But no, so my daughters, I've got two daughters, they say to me, Dad, apparently you need Riz nowadays. And after I clarified what in there, wrote Riz, short for charisma. I said, no, you don't. What you need is low standards, no self-esteem, unresolved childhood trauma into Tinder Gold. It's much easier than working on a personality. But I have checked all these jokes with Caroline before I made them, and she's perfectly fine with them. And to be honest, if she's not, she can't drive, and it's a fucking expensive taxi back to Broadmoor. And I'm going to finish with just so when I told my daughters I was going to do stand-up, first of all, they said, Dad, you're not funny. So now I can go back and tell them the people of Hornsey agree. She said to my oldest, she's at that age where she knows things are slightly risque, but she's not sure why. My mum, her nan's 69. My daughter thinks it's hilarious that her nan is 69 but doesn't know why. So she's asked me to finish with one of her jokes. Bear in mind, doesn't understand why it's risque, but knows from the action it is. It's a child's joke, so I do need a bit of audience participation. Now remember, if you don't laugh, child's joke means you hate kids. Not as much as Kate McCann hates kids, but it doesn't mean you hate kids. So, knock knock.
Who's there?
Mum Fox.
Mum Fox too.
Everyone. Thank you very much for having me.